just wanted to do some very, very soft, audible, and inaudible whispers to help you relax. Okay, this is pretty much just a ramble, somewhat catching up on what I've been doing. So let's get to it. Alright, here we go. So, the past couple of weeks, I uploaded much stuff, so I was thinking that maybe the stuff that I should upload, still needed to be edited and filmed. And then I was on the road for a while. Then I went to Indiana. I was in Indianapolis Comic-Con. That was cool. I was working out there. So, it was nice. The weather was really, really cold. It was extremely cold out in Indianapolis. Indianapolis, that's such a interesting word. Indianapolis, Appolis. But I was out there, I was working, and I came back, and I was back for maybe Easter or something like that. I was there for 2 days, and then from there, I had to go right back to Indianapolis. So I had 2 days off, then 2 days back. Well, actually the weekend back. And so from there, I had to keep working at another convention. This was a wrestling convention because you guys know that I draw a lot of wrestling art and a lot of different fan arts, but mostly wrestling. So what happened was that I was out there and I was working. And I had to go back to Texas on the flight, and the flight got delayed just a little bit. I get down to state when the flights get delayed. So I got back to San Antonio and I had to prepare to leave town again. I had to leave town for the third time. So I left town every weekend for 3 weeks. And this time I was going out to Philly. And there was another convention out there called WrestleCon. As I said, I draw a lot of wrestling stuff, so I was at WrestleCon. And then, of course, WrestleMania's in town. So that was great. Really, really busy. So I had to leave on Saturday. So I got there on Thursday. Sat up, worked Friday and Saturday, and immediately after Saturday, hop on the plane and get back because I had to film the eclipse. The big eclipse, the solar eclipse that was happening here. And so it passed over, but it was too many clouds, you couldn't even see it. So it was pretty much a waste. But nature always has something in store for you. So I was trying to figure out a better way to film the eclipse, but the camera worked just fine, but the battery started to go out. We had to switch batteries and switch cameras, and it was really, really frustrating. But the clouds started moving over the eclipse, and I couldn't figure out what to do with them. Like, how am I gonna do this? So, but the cool part was that it did get pretty dark. It got so freaking dark. The light came down, and so we got to experience the eclipse. The eclipse was a cool experience, even though you couldn't see it. because the clouds covered it up, but everything got really dark, and that was cool. But it was very, very disappointing. Probably the most disappointing thing ever because I was really looking forward to seeing it, and it didn't happen. But that's the way it goes. But there was a lot of people out that way. I was out in Bernie, Texas area because I wanted to be where it was going to be in totality. So it got very, very dark, like nighttime dark, and crickets started coming out, and I could hear the night birds coming out and stuff like that. So it was pretty incredible, even though you couldn't see it. So I actually got a little peek at it, like that was it. The cloud moved, it was there, and it was gone. Like it was too quick to even see anything. But for all of you that got to see it, that's pretty awesome. So from there, there's a ton of footage that I filmed of other stuff out in the wild as I went on different hikes and stuff like that. So the hikes are always fun. I love going on different hikes. And so now that I'm back in Texas, I will be back and working on new stuff. Like I have a whole bunch of new stuff to work on. I've been watching this series, Hell of a Ball. Anybody who watched this news knows how crazy it can be and how wild it can be. I had no idea. About Hell of a Balls. Hell of a Balls was someone told me, hey man, you should check it out and give it a watch, and I had no idea what it was about. So I'm from the old school cartoon, and so watching it, it was a huge surprise. Like, oh my goodness, look at this stuff. This is crazy. They was cussing and everything. I can't even believe what I was seeing. So, Hell of a Balls. It had a lot of funny lines in it. And the voice acting is really good. The animation is good too. The characters looked really, really, really good. And I hope that if you like that sort of thing, that you can go and watch it. Another show that I've wanted to watch, so it was Has Been Hotel. So I hear that's in the same realm as Hell of a Balls. So I have to give that a watch as well. I saw the first episode, so now that I know what to expect, it's pretty cool. It's a lot of funny stuff. But if you're very, very religious, there's some things in it that might trigger you. I don't trigger that easily, so I'm good. Besides that, I've been cooking a lot of cooking. I've cooked maybe like 12 days straight now, which is, for me, that's impressive with my schedule because I'm always going, but I've been trying to make an effort to just be a little bit healthier, just try not to eat so much processed stuff because it's not really good for you at all. And the more that you consume, and probably the worse you'll feel. But it's just one of those things. Just try to cook. But anyway, I was doing a lot of barbecuing. I love firing up the grill. And the best thing on the grill is the sausage, the smoked sausage. Oh my god, the sausage is the best. That's all I'm doing to get the sausage. And also I've been smoking corn. Not smoking corn, but smoking corn on the grill, and it comes out really, really tasty. It has a nice smoke smell. I'm not a fan of hickory. I mostly smoke with mesquite wood. And also, I tried smoking some broccoli. Broccoli. Came out really good. And if I'll sorry for you, but I love barbecuing ribs. Oh my goodness, I made some a day ago. It is something to behold. I absolutely love ribs, and to keep them juicy, here's a tip: you can take aluminum foil, and if you wrap it in that and let it smoke for a while, it'll hold a lot of the juice in it. And when I say a while, I mean a good 20-30 minutes. Now make sure you go in there and you kind of turn it a little bit. Don't let it just sit, because then the heat from the bottom, it'll make it stick. Because I started with the bones facing up instead of down. The bones facing up, therefore all the tenderness can cook down into it, and it doesn't dry it out. And after 20 to 30 minutes of that, then you take it out of the foil, then you put it inside of the on the grill, and you put it on the grill and let it sear it a little bit. Just sear it a little bit. And yeah, the searing is really nice. It gives a nice little draw on the edges. Oh my god, it's so good. Oh, baby back ribs is good. But for those of you that don't eat pork, and I understand why you don't, but it's more for me. On top of that, a similar thing with the sausage. The sausage, I like it. It's really smoked, so I keep it on the sides, like away from the fire. I'm trying to master the indirect cooking. That's a little indirect cooking, but you know, you get the idea. You put the sausage on the side, right? And it's on the side, and it just keeps smoking and smoking. Now the key to this, you must keep the top on. Keep the top on for as long as you can, but you have to let air come in as well. Because if the top just stays on and no air can get to the coals, then the fire will just it'll go out. So that's just something. I don't cook with propane. I'm very traditional when it comes to that. I make fires and stuff like that. So well, yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing for the past 3 weeks. Cooking, exploring, a ton of traveling, because traveling is working, because I am a traveling artist. And yeah, now I'm back to editing, so I'm glad that you guys are here, and I'm glad I was able to share this with you. So hopefully you can join me on the next video. But until then, I hope you have a really, really good night, and I'll see you on the next one.